Welcome back to the Lama podcast, brought to you every Tuesday and Friday. This episode, I think, is going to be out a little late. We had some implications, but let me get through the intro. Tune in and listen on Spotify, Anchor, YouTube, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. Like, share, and subscribe, and give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts to be read at the beginning of every single show. Come on, guys, go on over to iTunes. We haven't had a new review in a little while, so go on over there so we can read the funny responses. Excuse my cough. But we had some implications today, and Jovan is not here with us. But do not fear, because Ticos is here. Ticos, you want to say hello to everybody?
Yes, hello.
Hello, Ticos. Yes, it's great. Ticos, get a little closer.
A little bit closer, he said.
Okay, Ticos, but
I think... something to say.
Yes, go ahead.
Interesting to me.
Okay, go ahead.
Most QB wins since Prescott entered the NFL.
Since what?
Since he entered the NFL in 2016.
Who?
Prescott. No, what's his name? Yeah.
Okay.
Prescott.
Okay.
For the Cowboys.
Okay.
He has 38 wins.
Yeah.
And since he's entered, guess how much Tom Brady has wins?
How many?
44. And they're going up against this week.
You know what? We're just jumping straight into it. I like it. But I was watching Colin in the morning. But for those of you who don't watch, it's like a TV show. But I was watching Colin, and he was saying that they don't have their star running back or something, right?
Who?
The Patriots don't have a player this week.
Who?
I forgot. But they're saying that look, they won all the games with this, and this is gonna be their first loss at home. It's gonna be their first loss at home, and I think that's possible. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
You think so?
Cowboys, and it's America's team.
For those of you that
to win.
Yeah, for the America's team, but
NFL's gonna make them win.
Mm-hmm. For those of you that don't know, first of all, this is my brother. Ticos, you want to let him know how old you are?
15.
He's 15 years old. He's a big old ball of fun. He's amazing. And everybody that knows him loves him. He's a big old teddy bear. Ticos is a mean person. You can be mean sometimes, Ticos, but you have a heart of gold. You know what I mean?
There's only 2 people in life that I hate. And that's it.
Only three?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good, dude. Solid. Give me a fist. That's actually pretty good.
And Loki hate Joshi. Oh, shout out to David. I miss you.
To David Plakenkia?
Plakenkia, hey.
Shout out to David. We love you, David. Okay, but I want to ask you some questions, Ticos. Obviously, you jumped in and told us about football. Football is one of your interests, right?
Yes.
Is there a reason why you like football so much?
Right now it's because I'm in fantasy.
Because you're in fantasy? And those of you who don't know, we've explained fantasy before, but yeah, Ticos in fantasy. And Ticos, you want to let them know what place you are in our league?
Number 1.
Ticos is the number 1, dude. Ticos is the best guy in our league. I think I'm the worst now, right?
Update. NBA. Kemba Walker had to be stretched off the court after colliding with teammate Semi Oligileli.
Dang. That sucks for him. Okay, Ticos, but besides football, are there any other things that you find interest in, that you find joy, something?
I like building stuff.
You like building, carpentry and stuff like that?
Yes, I have a class in it.
You're taking a class at school?
Yes.
What's the class called?
HVAC.
HVAC?
Heating, ventilation, and air conditioning.
Okay, so it's more like building stuff?
Next semester he's going to be teaching us about HVAC.
Oh, okay. So it's part of it.
Yeah, right now we're building stuff because he thinks it's essential to be,
well-rounded?
To be well-rounded. To be...
Practicing the work.
Mutter, we're doing the podcast. Ticos. Yeah, without Jovan. This is a very big milestone.
There's gonna be a little bit of football in here.
Estupidez.
A little bit of everything because I'm getting a bunch of crazy stuff. A lot of people are getting...
Ticos is getting updated because Ticos is number 1 in our fantasy league, Ma. We just told the podcast, but Ticos is number 1 in our fantasy
You have
league.
candies there?
We have candies? No, these are my dad's candies.
Your dad's kind of aquí. Ay, empty.
He got caught.
¿No que
Those
estaba
are,
dieta?
those are Fooders
Jared
candies.
just got caught.
¿No que estaba
No,
dieta?
those are Fooders candies.
Fooders candy. Yeah, tu papá deja la basura. Yeah, like I know your dad. I don't know your dad.
What do you
Even
mean?
when
He
he's
eats here.
Stupid. So forget about what is the tema. Don't be talking about football. Nobody likes football.
Oh my
I'm
God.
talking
Mutter,
about
stop.
everything. He's
Okay.
interviewing me.
This is an interview, Ma. I'm asking Ticos questions.
What's
Okay.
the next question?
So,
He's
Ticos,
interviewing me.
you
the
have
next
an interest in framing and in carpentry.
Yes.
My mom is right now supervising the interview.
Ask
Mutter,
Mutter
I
knows.
just asked Mutter, don't make too much noise. Okay.
Uh,
What else do you like besides those things? Anything else? Anything else that you have in your heart?
I just like building stuff.
Like building stuff?
Yeah.
That's good. And then what would you say? I assume HVAC is one of your favorite classes, but is there anything else you like besides that?
No.
No? That's the only class you like?
Tell them what happened at the bus. ¿Quién va en el bus? Todos los que van en el bus.
Oh.
Todos those kids que ni siquiera se han bañado.
So, we live in Lula, which is a little town.
¿Dónde? Cuidadito.
Like of
Vos
1,000
vos
people?
el podcast, te mete la grande. Don't say nothing bad. Lula's a
Don't
nice
say
town.
names.
Past Georgia.
Give everybody Mexican names.
Past
already-
Georgia, past Gainesville.
They already give a lot of teachers' names. Bad things about teachers.
No, it was
They-
jokes.
Jokes, yeah, right. Entonces diga, ¿qué pasa con Lula?
But who cares?
You don't
Ticos.
No,
Mutter,
no, I've had
We're
this in life.
we're recording the #1 podcast in the world. By the way, shout out to you guys. We have surpassed a great amount of streams, and it's we appreciate it very much. But Ticos, what happened in the bus?
On the bus, I'm the last one to get picked up in the morning, so it kind of sucks because the kids, sometimes I have to sit in the back because there's no seats in the front, and those kids stink.
They
Like,
stink.
Yeah, it's,
What do they smell like?
you know, since we live out here, what do you call this, Jared? In the country.
In the country?
It's kind of weird. I don't
Why,
know,
they smell like
just-
animals and stuff?
They stink.
They stink?
Yeah.
They have like a particular smell to them?
Yes, they
Yeah,
have
that's weird.
poop smell.
Poop smell? Oh, because they like go and do the animal stuff before they
do
go
the
to school,
animals
huh?
in the morning. You know,
Yeah.
It's because they have a rough life here.
You have a rough life?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Poor little rednecks.
Poor little rednecks.
Hey, okay, so also, let's see, is there let me see. Okay, Ticos, I wanted to ask you,
Mhm.
since you were talking about like music before we started, what's your favorite song?
My favorite song?
Yeah, or like first, what's your favorite type of music to listen to?
I love Bruno Mars.
Oh yeah, Ticos is a big Bruno. Ticos is like, he's not gay for Bruno Mars, but he's the thing just below gay. He admires him so much.
I love his songs. That's it.
Yeah, Ticos, if we put Bruno Mars in the car, he sings along, this fool starts crying. It's like an automatic tearjerker for him. You know what I mean?
Jerker?
Yeah,
You say?
like it makes the tear pop out of your eye, you know what I mean? What would you say is one of your favorite songs?
Take a grenade for you.
Take a grenade for you?
Catch a
And
grenade.
what do you like about that song?
Or I want to be a millionaire.
You want to be a
I wanna
millionaire?
be a
I know why you like that
millionaire.
one.
So, man,
Yeah.
smiling next to
Oprah and the Queen. What up, Oprah?
Oh,
Every time I close my eyes, what you see? What you see? I see my name in shining lights.
oh,
A different city every night. Alright, I swear the world may just be better when I'm a millionaire. Oh.
Alright. Yeah,
Thank-
that's a good one.
Thanks for the acapella, Teets. Oh, yeah. But what would you say? Obviously, Ticos, for those of you that don't know, Ticos has been like, and even more so than like, I think Ticos the most out of everyone, you know, in our family. Ticos is very like, you know, do it himself and like, kind of like, you know, want to do like business stuff, you know what I mean? Ticos has like a thing for it, you know? He's always on Let Go and stuff like that, doing stuff like that. What interests you, Ticos, in doing like business stuff? Like, what's the thing that interests you? Like I know you're not really doing things, you know, like that are like anything big or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
You know, like you do stuff like I said, like offer up and like you like,
Sell-
you know, sell stuff like
yeah,
that and you
that we
keep
don't
the
need.
stuff. Yeah, stuff we don't need and you keep it and you're really good for that type of stuff and like,
Mhm.
but what do you think is the thing that motivates you or that inspires you that makes you want to do it or that makes you like think like like that, you know, because you're always thinking about selling stuff. You're always telling me about selling things and
Yeah.
making money. What's the thing?
I know it sounds bad, but it's because of the money.
Yeah.
You know, I want to make a saving account. Right now I already have one, but my mom hasn't put the money in. I should have like 120 in there already, but she's not putting it in. And my main goal is to, when I'm older, about my 25s, I have enough money where it's like, you know how a year gives you interest?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So like probably next year or something, I'll probably have a job in the HVAC school, because he said he'll give me a job.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
It's called work-based learning.
Yeah.
So that will probably give me some good money. And then, yeah, having a saving account, that's a good...
Yeah. Ticos
Really
is
keep
very,
set for
like,
life.
you're very, like, what's it called, Ticos? Like, you're very determined in your things. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, you know, like, I think you're, like, kind of like me. Like, you're, like, lazy in things. You're
Pretty
pretty...
much.
Yeah. But when the things that you like, you're, like, head on. Like, I do it 110%. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The things that you like and the things that you do, like, really good. You know what I mean? So, like, I think that's, like, you know, that's, like, somebody Ticos is. And I always tell Ticos, you know, like, when he's, like, even, like, when he's older, you know, I want to do stuff with Ticos. I know I can do, like, if I want to start a business with Ticos, it's going to be something that we're both going to do something really good in. Something that we're both going to give 110% in, you know what I mean? And, like, Ticos, I just gotta say, you're a freaking beast, dude. Give me the knuckles.
Just keep on it.
Amen, bro. Love you. But let me see. Let me get into my next questions. And I hope you guys are enjoying. This is a little kind of different. Coughing. This is a little kind of different because JHOVAN'S not here, you know. But
He's useless right now.
he's Ticos' favorite word is useless.
He's very useless.
Ticos will be sitting down on the couch, on his phone,
Don't.
looking at updates on Twitter and stuff like this for the fantasy. And we're over here like, Ticos, can you help me out with this thing? And he's like, you guys are freaking useless.
It's because when I help them, I do like nothing, and then...
Yeah. But what's it called? Yeah, but Ticos is also... Ticos, what would you say is the most awkward moment you have had at school? Or like you've had in your life? What's a moment where you're like, you look back on it and it was awkward? You want me to tell you one of me first?
Sure.
Okay. It was 4th grade.
4th grade.
And I'm in class. And it's about maybe 15 minutes before school ends.
Yes.
Right? But me, as a child that I am, I would consume a lot of water. You know what I mean? And it was back like in, you know, elementary when they had like fountains inside the classroom sometimes.
No.
No?
In the classrooms?
There would be stuff, or they'd be just outside, it'd be just outside the door most of the time. Like there's water fountains everywhere.
Outside the door, yeah, like next to the bathroom.
Yeah. And but the one we had, like it was like it was
school
literally right out the door. Like,
What school?
Huh?
What school?
Robert Bruce.
Where's that at?
You don't know Robert Bruce? The one where the cemetery is.
Ah, that one.
Yeah, that one. That was kind of
I think
old.
Me and David used to go there.
Yeah, that one's kind of old.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I had to pee, and I told the teacher, I was like, Miss Teacher, I'm signing out.
Pee on the way there.
No. I walked up to the thing because you had to sign out when you need to pee. And I was like, she was talking, and she's like, okay, everybody, we're going to be a little bit. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to go pee because, like, I need to pee. I'm signing out. And then she's like, Jared, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm going to use the restroom. I'm signing out. I'll be back before the school ends, you know? I told her I'm not trying to ditch. My stuff is right there in my seat.
You're in 4th grade.
I'm in 4th grade, yes. And then she's like, Dad, why don't you just wait? It's like literally like 5-10 minutes. And I'm like, because I have to go right now.
Yes.
I have to.
Why do you go through during lunchtime? Stupid. It's called lunchtime?
And it's called my bladder. My wee-wee needs to go. But then, yeah, teacher's dumb. But then I was like, I start fighting with her in the middle of class. And I'm like, look, I tell her, look me in the eyes. I need to pee right now. I need to go to the restroom. I will come back. I told her, literally, I could have peed already. We've been talking for like 2 minutes. I could have peed already. And then she's like, oh, no, just stay. What, now? We talked so much. Why don't you just wait? Wait another minute or two. I'm like, I'm not going to wait. I need to go right now. And in the middle of fighting, I didn't realize I peed my pants. I didn't even realize. Because I was trying too hard to like hold it, you know? When I did let go to like pee, like, or let go to like yell and get mad, I peed my pants. I didn't realize till she looked down at me and she was like, if you don't know, I'm making this face. Like that. And she was like, and this is where the funny part is.
Yes.
I peed myself in front of the whole class because everybody's watching, right? And then I did this thing in the movies. I threw myself on my knees and I looked up. No! I don't know why I did that. That made it even worse. And then everybody was like, dude, and then I got my jacket. And I wrapped it around myself like to hide it. And I was all asking my close friends. I was like, hey, can you see my... They're like, yeah, you can see it. I was like, should I move it over here like this? No, that's not helping. And I just left. And I was waiting like in the corner over here waiting for mom to pick it up. But yeah, that was like an embarrassing story for me. What about you? Do you have anything? Yep.
Nothing I can remember from back then,
But what?
But now it's at school it's very weird because black people,
African American.
People
of color.
Los
Chocuanos.
They walk very slow.
Yes.
It's very awkward to be behind them, because you try to go around them, but they're in groups, always in groups.
They're like a herd. At least like it is kind of.
Always in groups.
You have to say the specific group of people at my school that happen. The specific group of people at my school that happen to be African American walk slowly and in groups.
Yes.
There you go. We don't sound racist. Fist bump.
Yes. So every day going.
That's so racist.
I don't do that.
No, but you do it just without thinking.
No, I have a story.
Down in Atlanta. No, you know what's funny?
You
That
see a black person, you just hide everything you have.
That reminds me of, I think we're in San Francisco, and me and we are in the car. We're in the car, and this black guy is just running towards us.
Oh my gosh! And you guys got scared?
We locked the doors. He hella hears it. He just makes a mad face and walks away.
Dude, I feel so bad too because we were at the gym the other day and like we were like what's it called? We were like in the car like right before about to go in or whatever, and we're like I was on my phone, and then what's it called? They start. We're like the only car in like the lane, right? Mm-hmm. So then we're like parked, and they start walking towards us, and I was telling Johnny, I was like, why are they walking over here? These two African American people that are beautiful and brave, and they start. Yes, but they started walking over, and then I was like, I locked the door, and then they walked past us, and the car was like 2 like lanes behind us, you know, their car, and I was like, man, Johnny, I feel so bad. Why did I do that? You know what I mean?
Because you're scared.
Yeah, but yeah, that was funny.
But yeah, it's always awkward to be behind them.
See, we go to
the
sleep.
Worst timing ever.
Okay, Ticos, another question.
Yes.
What is your favorite story with me, JERED Garcia, your older brother?
What do you mean?
Like, what's something, like a fond memory, you look back on it, be it good or bad, a memory that like, you're like, JERED, like that, a memory that comes in your mind about me.
What do you mean?
Like, funny, good, bad, a time you were mad at me, a time you were really happy. What do you mean, though? What's your favorite story?
What do you mean, though?
Screw you! I know what you're talking about. Screw you. No, but for real, like a time. It's because my mom and my brothers always make fun of me. I say, "What do you mean?" a lot.
Yes, he does.
Okay, but is there? Okay, but stop being stupid. Like, is there like a story that like a memory that you have of us? Okay, let me see. I'm trying to think of my favorite memory with you. I remember, Ticos, there was this one time when because you were born in 2003 and I was already kind of bigger. So I remember that when you were still like a small baby, right?
How young?
Like maybe 4 or 5.
Okay.
We had this thing that you like put on your like body, kind of like a backpack.
Yes.
And then you have the baby like in your chest, like hanging, sitting there, looking forward, right? Or looking at you, whatever.
Yes.
Like you put a baby here. You've seen that before, right?
Yeah, like a frontward backpack.
Like a front backpack, but the backpack is a baby.
Yes.
I wanted to carry you, right? And I was like, Ma, let me carry Ticos. And I was walking around. She's like, you have to hold him like this. And I was like, I was holding your butt, right? Yeah. And I was walking and we're in the mall in Santa Maria. We're in the mall, and I was like, walking with you. I was like, and then my mom was like, oh, you good job. You take care of your brother. I was like, yep, you already know it. And then I was like, look, this is so comfortable. You could just. And I let go, and I like just started like moving you in my chest like this. Look at this, so comfortable. And then I started walking like that for like 5 minutes. Then at one point, you just went, bro, you fell on the ground butt first. And I remember I was just like, bro, I feel so bad. I don't know why that's like one memory that sticks with me so hard. That's one memory that I have with you that sticks with me so hard. Even though you were like small, that's like one thing that like hella sticks in my head.
Yeah, I don't have a memory of you. Every time I think of you though, I think of you sleeping in your underwear, which is hilarious.
What is there a specific time?
No.
Or just the fact that I sleep in my underwear?
The fact that you sleep in your underwear.
You just think of that?
And the fact that you say, what do you mean?
That's funny. Yeah. Okay. Ticos, let me ask you a question. Another one of these questions. If you could, so last podcast, or maybe 2 podcasts ago, I can't remember, we were talking about our favorite and our least favorite teachers. Do you have a favorite teacher? Yeah. Is there a favorite teacher that you've had?
It's Santa Mia.
Who was it? Or like,
Dude,
okay, let's call him Mr. Fulano.
I forgot his name.
Mr. Fulano.
Uh-huh.
Okay, since Mutter says it's a bad thing to say the teacher's name, but Mr. Fulano.
Mm-hmm.
Can you describe Mr. Fulano? What it was like to be in his class, or what it was?
I think he was a Niners fan. I think that's why I liked him.
Okay.
I do remember that he didn't like Jimmy G.
Also, he was like a recent teacher.
Yes, 8th grade.
Oh, okay.
8th grade. Yeah,
and what was so cool about his class?
Huh?
What's so cool about his class? Or about him, or about the teacher?
No, he was just chill.
It's too early. That's called sereno. Not good. Sorry.
Okay, so what was so good about his class, or what was good about him?
He was a good teacher. Like, he was chill.
He was chill. He was cool.
Like the rest of them.
Okay. Nice. And what was if you have a bad experience with the teacher? Yeah, like your least favorite teacher. Who would your least favorite teacher be?
I don't think I like that. Dislike the teacher.
You never disliked the teacher? Are you dead serious?
I have bad memory.
You have a bad memory?
Cause here nothing. Right now I have a bad teacher in Spanish. She sucks.
Why? What's wrong with? Let's call her Miss let's call her Miss Smith.
That's her name.
Liar, Miss Smith.
No, I was kidding.
Okay,
No.
what's wrong with Miss Smith?
I don't know, dude. The first day of school, we're there. Big old assignment. Beep this. I stopped trying. Nah, but yeah.
She gave you a big assignment?
First day.
The first day?
Yeah, so I was like, dude, this teacher doesn't know what she's doing. So you're dumb.
What was the assignment or what?
Like to study and write a big old nose and like.
Write a big nose?
Notes. I wasn't ready for that, dude. Like the first day, I was like, what the fuck?
You're like, wait, you trying to make me study and write notes?
And I was like, why don't you teach us? Like, it's like Spanish, but I guess it's history Spanish. I don't know. I haven't studied class yet. Yeah. So far, she's my least favorite teacher.
Dang, that's crazy. But that's such like not a bad experience, honestly. Okay, Ticos, I wanted to ask you one more question. What do you think of the Lama podcast?
First I thought it was dumb. Still think it's kind of dumb. And I don't have to do this. I'm gonna make $1 from this, so.
Yeah, you're getting paid. Ticos is getting paid for because I was gonna do a podcast on my own, and maybe talk about some story, but then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ask Ticos, and then he said no, and I was like, I'll give you $1. He said okay. Yeah, Ticos a man motivated by money, but
It's really bad.
So what do you think about the podcast now? Now that you've turned into like how Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon, like they had Chris Evans as the replacement host for a while. You ever seen that?
Who?
Chris Evans, the actor. He was the host for Jimmy Kimmel. He was the host for Jimmy Kimmel because I think his son was like doing heart surgery. Remember?
No, I don't know.
Oh, but he had like a replacement host. Yeah. Like today, you're the replacement host for the #1 podcast in the world. How does that make you feel?
One?
The #1. This is the #1.
Can you prove it?
I can. This is the #1. This is the #1. The Lama podcast.
The #1 Lama podcast
in the world. There's no other Lama podcast.
The #1 Lama podcast.
The #1 Lama podcast in the world.
The only Lama podcast.
Currently?
Yeah, the only one.
We're the only ones, but we're still the best. Ticos, we have more than 1,000 streams.
Jared.
You guys, more than 1,000 times, have gotten in your phone and listened to us inside of your ear holes. More than 1,000 times, Ticos. Isn't that insane?
Are they the same people?
No.
How do you know that?
Because it says on there. I don't want to go into that, Ticos. That's personal. But
It's not.
but
You're
how does
trying
it?
to
But
prove
what do
it
you
to
like?
me.
What do you like about the? Do you like anything? Like what are your opinions on the Lama podcast now? Because the people listening to this, I'll tell you right now, these are diehard fans.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, at first.
So what do you have to say to these diehard
At
fans?
first, I was like, I had money. I had $40 from Amparo, and I was thinking, maybe I should buy a mic for these guys, invest in them.
Yep.
But it was too latte for that. Then after that, just gave up.
But look at this now. We got mics.
I don't listen to their things,
Tico don't listen to it.
even though they try to convince me to listen to them.
Yeah, but it's okay. I listen to my own pod.
Yes, they do.
But yeah, it's what's it called? What's it
Are
gonna
we
say?
gonna do a riddle today? That's what I like.
Ooh, yeah. I have a riddle for you. Ready?
Yes.
And sorry for people listening that I didn't say it at the beginning, but I'll say it now, and we'll
Not
talk about it a little
sorry.
bit. We'll talk about it a little bit,
Not sorry.
and then we'll see the answer. Just because we're nearing the end of our podcast. So this is Riddle. Welcome to this segment of JHOVAN'S Riddle, even though Jovan is not here.
Yo tengo uno en español y te lo digo.
Okay, my mom also has a riddle that she will say momentarily. This is JHOVAN'S Riddle without Jovan here, read by Jared. Segment. This is the riddle. I have no doors, but I have keys. I have no rooms,
Map, dile.
but I do have a space.
A picture.
You can enter, but you can never leave. What am I?
A picture.
Say it again.
I have no doors,
No doors.
but I have keys.
You have keys?
Yes. I have no rooms, but I do have a space.
Hotel.
I know.
Hotel.
You can enter, but you can never leave.
Oh, that part screwed me up. I was thinking at first it's keys, pass keys, iPhone, the phone. But then you said once you enter, you can't leave. So
When it has no doors, a phone. You're stupid.
it has no doors, but
It
you
has
can
no
go
doors,
into it.
but I have keys.
So pass keys,
I have no rooms, but I do have a space.
You don't have rules or rooms?
I don't have rooms.
gigabytes,
Rooms.
I have no rooms, but I do have a space.
gigabytes.
Okay.
You can enter,
Facebook.
but you can never leave.
Como Facebook no.
What am I?
You can never leave.
Guys, leave your answers in the comments down below.
What? You can never leave?
If you're on YouTube, leave your answers in the comment down below.
Yo tengo uno en español.
Okay, after this, Mutter.
Ooh, I know.
What is
camera.
A camera?
A video.
A video?
Yeah.
What is your answer,
No,
Mutter?
pass keys doesn't make sense.
My answer is Facebook. There we go.
Facebook? Do you guys want to hear the answer now?
So don't you do it at the end?
At the end? Okay, you want to keep
Or
going?
you could just edit it to the end. I want to know.
No, it's better at the end.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, now my mom's gonna... Don't say the answer yet. Come back like in 5 minutes.
Pero piensen, ¿ok?
Okay.
Blanco es. Gallina lo pone y frito se come.
I
No
wonder.
les diga la respuesta, ¿qué será? Blanco, repito, porque no se la queda pensando mucho.
Okay, hold up.
Blanco
Say it
es-
again and I'm gonna translate it to English. Okay, so
Blanco es.
it is white.
Gallina lo pone
A chicken puts it,
y frito se come.
and you eat it fried.
Yo sí sé.
No voy a decir porque la gente de nosotros no sabe allá.
Easy
That's so
peasy.
that's so funny. Oh my god.
That's pretty obvious then.
Yeah. A feather.
What? It is not a feather, guys.
Not a feather. Oh my gosh. Okay, think is there anything else that's on your mind? Anything else that you want to get shout out? You want to shout out yourself? You want to tell the people what's good? Something that you're passionate about? I don't know. What's up with you? Like you want to tell people follow you on Instagram? You want to do something like that?
Yeah, sure. You can follow me on Instagram if you want. It's I don't know.
Ticos does not know his Instagram. He will be checking, but yeah, is what's it called? Ticos is a funny guy. He follows some funny memes. If you want him to DM you
Caleb
memes,
_ Garcia 805
Caleb
No, just
underscore.
805.
Wait, what was it? Caleb
Caleb _
underscore
Garcia
Garcia
805.
805. Go ahead and follow my brother Ticos over there, guys. Show
I'm
him some
verified.
love. Ticos is verified by himself. But yeah, Ticos. What's it called? Is there anything else you have on your mind that you want to talk about, or you want to mention to the people out here? Want to ask him something, or you want to?
Andrea, I know you listen to this. I found a picture of you. I think I already told you, but I put it on the back of my phone.
Oh yeah, Ticos has this random picture of.
Everybody thinks you're my
For those that don't
girlfriend.
know, this is my cousin Andrea. I'm showing you guys the picture of her. Even though we're not recording, but we're looking at it. This is Andrea when she was how old?
9, I think.
When she was like 9. I don't know how you check it, but this is like when she. I think Ticos found this picture. I don't know where he found it, but he put it on the back of his phone. And every time I see him on his phone, I just see Andrea with her awkward little smile.
She was 8.
She was 8. See Andrea with her awkward little smile, just like all smiling. But yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah. I think I don't know. You have anything else on your mind, Ticos? I think that's the pod.
That's not the pod.
Huh? It's not the
pod.
You have something else? You have something else for the pod?
I don't want to. Oh, good story.
Ooh, you have a good story?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
Today, Angel has attacked a chicken.
Oh my God, guys! We almost witnessed a murder. You want to tell him how it went down? Okay, so let him know why how Angel was able to go outside and everything.
So we have a deck.
Or as my dad would say, a dick.
Dick. Tengo que limpiar el dick.
Ticos, tienes que limpiar el dick.
Limpiar el dick. Okay, so the deck was there. So I put him in the deck and I closed off where the stairs are. But we were out there feeding the animals, and then when we came back, like a couple minutes later, I noticed that Angel was outside.
Like he got away from the deck.
It's because he's able to go through the decks, like what is it called?
Like the railing or the spaces.
The railing, the spaces. He's able to go through them, so.
Because he's a skinny little.
He's a skinny little.
Whatever
Yorkie.
that type. Yorkie. There you go.
Yorkie. He's a skinny little Yorkie.
Yep.
And so once I found out he was gone, I went straight running, calling his name, because we live in the country, and people are going to think he's a little possum, and they're just going to run him over.
Yeah, people run over him like nothing.
I always check the street first, so that's what I did. I checked the street. But then I heard the rooster crying. Not crying, but like showing anger or like screaming anger. It was like, I don't know, I felt like
a freaked out.
Like a freaked out, yeah.
Like a freaked out bacal.
Yeah, and then I hear one of them crying, so I go run over there. I was thinking Angel was fighting the rooster for some reason. So I ran over there and I see Angel. He has the damn chicken by the wing and he's freaking shaking
flailing
that
it.
thing. And I have
Dude,
to,
it's so freaking
him,
scary.
Dude. It was hilarious. It was scary though. It was scary. She was freaked out. Once I put her back in the cage, she was really scared. Really scared. Like.
The chicken, didn't you tell me that the chicken, like when you guys went to go get the chicken, that it was like frozen and like it,
so
it was like in shock basically, right?
I was by myself, so I grabbed Angel and I left the chicken there. I didn't check on it because if I would have put Angel down, he would have just went at her again. So what I did is I put Angel inside and then I came back for her, and she was hiding under like branches, like a bunch of pile of branches. She just hid under there, so. Me and my mom had to dig her out. Cause she
tried to hide herself.
Yeah, she was in shock.
Man, that's really sad. Scared. That's sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's stuff that's like, people might think it's like, scary, but like, that's stuff that happens. You know what I mean? That like the animals animals fight with each other though. They have an instinct in themselves to fight and to like kill. You know what I mean? It's like. It's something natural and it happens. Exactly, the food chain, you know what I mean? He sees a weak little chicken, he's like, I must eat, go kill that and consume it.
Yes, Angel is a mentally ill dog.
Yeah, we've explained Angel has his mother and father were relatives, and this little guy came out. His face is a little deformed. He has one testicle, but we love him very much. Just one little testicle. Man, that was dude. I feel like there's like so much crazy stuff that happens like with the animals, Not even like crazy stuff, but like funny stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like Ivanka, like another little short story, like Chicharito.
Oh.
Right now, because we have we had the fence that we made for them before, and then we made it larger, right? And those of you that followed us, you're gonna you guys know what we're talking about. But like now we opened up the fence, right? Like we made it bigger, but we still have the other fence. Like basically, it's basically like the whole thing is like still together, but we made a small opening in it so they could like be able to like go from each place, right? And the opening is about, I say, 10 feet big, right?
Yes.
But we have another piece like of like fence there that's like loose fence, but we use it in case we need to, like, something happens, like the pigs get out, because they get out a lot. Then we put that thing there so the goats can't, and we just tie it to a tree trunk.
No, it's from the tree trunk to the gate.
To the gate that we have. So we just like tie it together at both ends, and they can't really like get through there. Or then like, at least like in their head they're like, oh man, there's a fence there, I can't go. You know what I mean? But Ticos did that. And like the thing is like we have it like wrapped weird, right? And sometimes we don't have to open it up all the way because it's like 30 feet of fence. But we just use like a little piece of it, right? And then Ticos got it out and he put it, and while he was like pushing the goats like with the fence, you know, like making them go to the part we wanted them to, Chicharito, he got kind of like in the middle of it, and he was in the fold, you know what I mean, in a little wrap of it, like, and it's hard to explain, but like I think you get me. Like if it was like the fence was like folded on itself, sort of, but there's like a little like bubble, and like he was stuck in the bubble, and I see him, he's there, and I didn't realize till we were done, right, like 10 minutes later, but he was there just standing still as hell.
He probably thought it was like the end of his life.
I think this dude thought he was gonna die.
He was just waiting for the gun, huh?
Yeah, but he was just like, he thought he was gonna die because like he was like freaking out. And then I'm like, dude, you can get out, just back up, right? Because like he was like face forward, like fence in his face, and he couldn't turn it, and he didn't move until you finally took it off, and like unfolded it. Remember, you unfolded it, unfolded it, and then he finally got out. I was like, oh my god, this guy is so stupid. Yeah, but man, animals are. And if you guys, what's it called? I'm gonna be doing this more. I'm gonna be going live on my Instagram. Ew, disgusting burp. But like,
Jerry did a disgusting burp.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute that. That's gross. But I'm gonna be going live on my Instagram with the animals. If you guys want to go and check it out, it'd be fun.
Ooh, I don't know if you guys told him yet. Roxy is laying eggs.
Oh yeah, Roxy lays eggs.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Yeah, very weird. Sorry, we got cut off there. But it's so weird. And then Roxy, she can have eggs or whatever, obviously. But like, they will never hatch because she's never like been with a man.
She doesn't have
like a male.
Partner.
She didn't have a partner. So she'll never be able to have it. But she is taking care of those things so viciously, dude. You even walk inside the mudroom, the laundry room. You walk inside there, and she's like...
She gets very mad if you even touch the cage. She will get pissed.
If you get anywhere near her damn cage, she gets hella mad, dude. I'm just like, Roxy, what's your deal, dude? And then like she just, and then like you watch her all the time. She's walking around the eggs and sitting on them and going up and down, looking at, checking on them.
I feel so bad because
we have to take them out soon.
Yeah, if not, they're gonna just be nasty.
They're gonna rot in there. You know what I mean? Because like, just a little warm egg, it's like. You know what I mean? It's gonna go disgusting.
She's just cooking it.
She's just basically cooking by sitting on it all day, yeah. It's gonna be a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah.
But we're trying to figure out, we're thinking about putting like a fake egg in there so she can be like happy with the fake egg.
Yeah.
But at the same time, she'll be like, wait, I didn't poop that out.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
We're thinking of taking it away from her whenever she's being bad.
Yeah. But we're gonna see.
We'll see. I wanted something else to add.
Yeah, another story, Teets?
So far, I like Georgia.
You like Georgia?
Yeah. Every time I wake up, every morning, I see squirrels.
You see squirrels? Dude, I almost ran over a squirrel today. That's crazy.
Smile. I don't know why. I think, squirrels.
You think you like the lifestyle or whatever here?
Yeah, squirrels.
What do you think is the thing, like, besides, like, the differences between California and, like, Georgia? But, like, what do you like about both?
I feel... Well, here I like that I can have animals. I'm able to have animals, and my neighbors don't give a crap that I have a rooster. My neighbors don't give a crap that my dog runs out into the yards.
Yeah.
And tell me, some people don't like that.
Like we get reported to the housing authority all the time, and
how people would say Californians.
You damn Californians.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, does my plastic straw offend you? People say that so much here.
I'm
like
sorry,
it's
does my plastic straw offend you? Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot different, but I miss mostly family over there. I don't have
Yeah.
any family here.
Yeah, I miss the same thing, like family and friends, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I like it out here, but that's the thing that, like, I miss, you know? I miss, I miss choir over there, too. Like, because
Choir.
those of you that don't know, but I assume, like, 95% know, I'm a choir director
Yeah,
for
I
our
miss all my
church.
friends too. It's kinda
You know, and I kind of miss it, because, like, having started over with another group, it's a little difficult, you know? Because, there's, like, the group that was over there, you know? They were established for, like, 40 years, you know?
yes.
So they have a lot of skill, you know, and like I'm not gonna say talent, even though there's people that have talent, you know what I mean? People just have like skill, you know what I mean? Like they have like the basics, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when you have somebody that doesn't have basics of anything, it's so difficult to try to teach them, because even me, like I feel like it's like something that like the skills I've learned or whatever, or that I've took on, is things that like I've just kind of like learned from like watching and like from having to be a part of it, you know what I mean? And it's like, how do I teach somebody something that I kind of learn naturally, or something that I like, even though I'm not like a great singer, you know, I'm like, you know, able to like be more like, you know, consistent and like have a technique, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard, but yeah, those are the things that I miss over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mainly miss family and friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, guys, I think we're gonna go cry right now.
Sometimes I do cry though.
Ticos saying it with a big smile on his face, looking up. He's like, I'd cry.
No, it's just hard not to cry right now.
Hard not to cry right now, guys. This is the Lama podcast, man. We get deep on here. It's okay, Ticos.
Stop, Jared.
What?
He's staring at me.
It's okay, Ticos. Ticos getting a little teary eyed. It's okay, Ticos.
No, I'm not.
You want to say something to the people out there?
Miss you guys.
Yeah? Okay. Great, Ticos. Love you, Ticos. Guys, yeah, we love and miss all of our family over there. Love everybody. We love David, Andrea, everybody out over there, Astrid, all the Placencias, all the Aguirres,
Oscar.
all the Cervantes, Oscar, everybody out there. We love and miss you. Ticos also loves you and misses you guys very much. And, you know, Ticos, like, this is another thing that we were telling that, what's it called? Like, the Lama podcast, you know, we do it to have fun and everything, you know. We have fun with our friends, and they like to enjoy it. And people that, like, don't know us too well, they like to listen to the funny stories and stuff. But, you know, it's also nice that we have a way to talk to our family, you know. Like, through this way, you know. And, you know, it can be moving, Ticos, you know. It is moving. It's like, it is, like, emotional and everything, you know. Because, you know, that's normal. But I think, you know, it's something beautiful that we have this opportunity in this way to do it, you know. And, you know, like I told you guys in the beginning, Ticos is a person that, you know, he's a very, like, serious. He could be, like, sometimes can be considered, like, a mean person or very hard, you know. But what you're seeing right now is that heart of gold that Ticos has. You know what I mean?
Todo el que adivine la adivinanza mía se va a ganar que los muchachos se coman un taco de banana. So, por favor.
No!
Si 20 personas la
No.
adivinan,
If Muna said if 20 people get her riddle, that she's going to make us eat a banana taco.
Si quieren.
Okay, look, okay.
No, it's
I
not.
say, Ticos, do you want to Muna, Ticos, do you guys want to hear the answer to the riddle?
Yes.
Okay. We're getting up to the end of the podcast. Let's go. So, I have no doors, but I have keys. I have no rooms, but I do have a space. You can enter, but you can never leave.
No,
What
That's
am
the
I?
part I don't get.
Want the answer?
can never leave. A ver.
A keyboard. Have doors? Have no doors, but I have keys.
You enter, but you cannot leave.
I have no rooms, but I do have
use the keyboard
I do have a
into one.
space.
Keyboard doesn't have
You
space.
can
space.
enter
Oh, space.
a space. You can enter,
Oh, the enter key.
but you can never leave.
They can't delete.
No,
Leave,
that's
no, leave.
leave. Where's the
Estúpido,
leave
y el
button?
mío. No vayan hacia el mío, pues, porque la gente adivine.
No,
Nah,
okay,
they
okay.
know this.
No, they
Mutter,
don't know.
that's
Tu papá,
it.
mira, le dije a tu papá y tu papá no sabe.
I know what it is.
No, don't tell people.
No. Look, can I tell you what I think it is? A feather.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, your dad, I asked your dad, he said, no sé. He's thinking and thinking. He's still thinking.
Poor guy.
So, it might just be a lot of people like your dad. So, thing is, if 20 people respond, you guys will either talk.
If you guys know what is white, comes out of a chicken, and you fry. If you know the answer to that, let us know. My mom thinks it's a very hard question.
It is not a hard question.
Worthy of eating a banana taco. But yeah, guys, I think this has been the Lama Podcast. You want to say it, Ticos? You want to give the sign off?
No.
Just say this has been the Lama Podcast.
This has been the Llama Podcast.
This has been the Lama Podcast. Once again, we have the honor and the privilege to have, for the first time ever,
Ticos Garcia.
Ticos Garcia, yes. And Ticos, the thing is, you're not a guest. You were the co-host today. You have
How am
that
I supposed to
privilege.
feel?
You are the only one at this moment, and you're the first to have that privilege of being the co-host
In the number one Llama Podcast.
in the number one podcast called the Lama Podcast in the entire world.
The number one Llama Podcast.
If you guys like the Lama Podcast and you like this, please go follow my brother, Caleb_Garcia805. Please show him some love. Ticos has a heart of gold. He's an amazing person, and I think everybody should go follow him and tell him how beautiful and nice he is. Just let him know how he's an amazing person.
No, thank you.
Yeah, just do it. Comment it under his pictures. Ticos, you have a heart of gold. Everybody go comment a gold heart under Ticos' pictures.
No,
But-
thank you.
Yes. But
No, thank you.
okay, no thank you. Ticos, the intro music is playing already and it's kind of long, or the outro music. But guys, like, share, and subscribe. This has been the Lama Podcast. We are out. Thank you and goodbye.
Later.